So, good morning, students. So, in continuation of our previous video, what we have studied that the physical and the chemical properties of acid and bases, as well as how to identify the acids and bases by using indicators. This we have already studied it. Now, if I have, let's suppose if I have vinegar and oranges, how can I able to check it whether they have an acid or basis? And simple answer is through the indicators, that is litmus paper. If it turns blue litmus to red, that means it has an acid. Now my next question is, if I want to know the strength of these acids, these substances, like in among this, which one is more stronger, which one is more acidic? Can my litmus tell that which one is more stronger and which one is the weaker one among them? The answer is no. The indicators only helps in indicating whether the substance is acid or basis. It cannot help in the whether which one among them, which one is more acidic or weak acid, or more basic or weak base. So for that, actually we required some scale which can help us in whether the substance which help us in the substance in classification of strong and weak one. So indicators only indicates, they do not help in giving the strength. Just like if your friend is taller than you and you want to know how much your friend is taller than you require what? You require a scale. And similarly, in among this, if I want to know which one is the stronger, I want to know for that I need a scale. So our today's topic is which actually give the idea which one is the stronger, give the strength of acid and the bases. So that is our pH scale. So today's topic is our pH scale. So let's first go to the history of the pH scale. pH scale is invented by the Danish chemist, that is Sorensen, in 1909, almost 20th century. He designed the scale. P actually stands for potential or power. H stands for hydrogen. The pH is actually an abbreviation which means power of hydrogen or potential of hydrogen. So this is pH. But actually what is pH? And one more thing, students, in this P is smaller and H is capital. And why he has taken P smaller and H capital, we don't have any answer for that. इसका आंसर हमारे पास नहीं है. और हिस्ट्री में भी why he has taken P smaller or H capital, we don't know why he has taken. So actually the pH is written P smaller and H capital. Now what is actually our question is, what is pH? So pH is actually the inversely proportional to the concentration of hydrogen ion in the solution. That is very important. First thing, pH is inversely proportional to hydrogen. It is inversely proportional to the hydrogen ion concentration. इसका क्या मतलब है? pH is, अगर किसी भी सॉल्यूशन में हाइड्रोजन आयन कंसंट्रेशन बहुत ज़्यादा है तो इसका pH बहुत कम होगा. One more thing, in the solution, what does it mean? In the solution means as we know, the acid and acids give H plus ions only in the solution. So pH भी एक जब भी वैल्यू देगा, that always that of any acid or base, pH की वैल्यू हमेशा तभी दे पाएगा when it is in the solution. or most by water based solution, aqueous solution only. This is very important. pH scale cannot give the value of acid or base, or it do not give the strength whether it is strong or base in a dry state. If when you dissolve the acid or any base in the water, then only the pH gives a value. So the pH specifically give how much the acid or base in a water based solution. Student, this is very much important. pH again cannot give the value in the dry states. Do note that. Up now, the first line means that it is inversely proportional, that I have already talked about, that lower the pH, higher is the concentration of H plus ions. This means we know the acid solution has higher H plus ion concentrations. So एसिडिक सॉल्यूशंस के जो pH होता है वो लोअर होता है एंड बेसिक सॉल्यूशन का जो pH होता है वो हायर होता है. अब यहाँ एक क्वेश्चन होता है कि एसिडिक सॉल्यूशंस में तो H प्लस आयंस होते हैं बट बेसिक सॉल्यूशन में तो H प्लस आयन नहीं होते, तो हम उसका pH कैसे निकाल सकते हैं? pH तो इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन होता है. अब यहाँ पे एसिड की बात तो हो सकती है पर बेसिक में H प्लस आयंस नहीं होते, OH माइनस होते हैं. नाउ आई जस्ट वांट टू क्लैरिफाई दीज थिंग्स. हमने अभी बोला pH तभी दे सकता है वैल्यू जब वो वाटर में सॉल्युबल होते हैं. जब भी वाटर में सॉल्युबल होता है कोई भी एसिड, इट ब्रेक्स अप इनटू H प्लस एंड Cl माइनस. दिस वी हैव ऑलरेडी नो दैट. अब एक और चीज़ यहाँ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. वाटर भी जो होता है सेल्फ आयोनाइज्ड होता है. व्हाट डज इट मीन? वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स कैनॉट नॉट एग्जिस्ट इन अ H2O molecule form. It actually present in H plus and OH minus. So you can easily see that when HCl dissolve in the water, there is a H plus ion, Cl minus and OH minus ions are there. And similarly, when the basic solution is dissolved in the water, if you remember, water is hydronium ion and OH minus. It can be H plus or OH minus. Similarly, NaOH when dissolved in the water, it's break up into Na plus and OH minus. And water is already present in H plus and OH minus. So यहाँ पे भी H plus ions concentration आ गई. If you can easily see that the NaOH, so in NaH when dissolved in the water, there is a H plus ion as well and OH minus. When HCl is dissolved in the water, there is H plus ions as well as an OH minus. Both H plus and OH minus is present in acidic solution as well as basic solution. But एक चीज़ नोटिस करने वाली है कि H plus ion की concentration is much higher than OH minus in acidic solution, and in basic solution OH ion minus concentration is much higher than the H plus ion concentration. So we can easily see that in both the solution, acidic and the basic, both H plus ions is there. So Sorensen has designed these scales on the basis of H plus ions. So this is, अब now if we look about the pH scale, आपका जैसे नॉर्मल स्केल होता है कहीं से स्टार्ट होता है और कहीं पे ख़त्म होता है, तो pH स्केल जो होता है it starts with, actually if you look at the pH scale, it starts from 0 and till it goes to 14. 0 से स्टार्ट होता है and goes to the 14. ये 14 तक जाता है, तो this is actually the scales. और जो मिडल वैल्यू, दैट इज मिडल वैल्यू में आता है 7. 7 इज कंसिडर्ड एज न्यूट्रल. अब स्टूडेंट्स हमने बात करी थी कि एसिडिक pH की वैल्यू जितनी कम होगी उतना H प्लस आयंस क्या होगा, ज़्यादा होगा, बिकॉज दे बोथ आर इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू ईच अदर. सो H प्लस यानी कि जितनी pH की वैल्यू कम होगी ये रीजन जो होगा वो एसिडिक होगा. अगर pH की वैल्यू ज़्यादा होगी यानी कि H प्लस आयन कंसनट्रेशन इज़ लेस, सो इट इज़ मोर बीइंग बेसिक रीजन एज कम विद दिस विल बी द मोर बेसिक रीजन विल बी देयर. यानी कि 0 से लेकर 6.9 तक एसिडिक रीजन है एंड 7.1 से लेकर till 14 it is a basic region. It is a basic region. So this is about the scale. First of all, very important thing is that now we have subdivided the scale also. We can easily look over this. मैंने again what is the definition of pH? It is inversely proportional to H plus ion concentration, and we know that strong acid has more H plus ion than the weak acid. So जितने strong acid होंगे उनका pH उतना ही कम होगा. यानी कि 0 से लेकर एक्चुअली हमने सब डिवाइड किया 0 से लेकर 3.5 तक वी कंसिडर एज एन स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स एंड 3.5 से लेकर 7 तक वी कंसिडर एज अ वीक एसिड्स. नाउ 7.1 से लेकर 10.5 तक वी कंसिडर एज अ वीक बेस एंड फ्रॉम 10.5 से लेकर till 14 we consider as a strong bases. So this is subdivided in that region: acidic, basic, strong acid, weak base and strong base. On the basis of pH is inversely proportional to H plus ion concentration. And one more thing, students, I want to add over here. This is not your normal scale, which is like just like your linear scales which you used for in your geometry and it. But it is actually the logarithm scale. What does it mean? It means that the value from 0 to 1, the difference is not just a 1. It is actually the 10 times. What इसका क्या मतलब है? pH 0 जो है और pH 1 का डिफरेंस सिर्फ 1 यूनिट नहीं है, ये 10 गुना है, 10 टाइम्स है. यानी कि pH 0 is 10 times more stronger than pH 1 और pH 0 is 100 times more stronger than pH 2. pH 0 is 1000 times more stronger than pH 3. So this is 10, मतलब it is the logarithm scale, it's times it. It is not only the difference of 2 or 3. It's just not like a linear scale. It is actually a logarithm scales. So this is about your pH scale. अब स्टूडेंट क्वेश्चन आता है, हम कैसे मेजर करें, हम कैसे बताएं कि एसिड्स यहाँ पे एसिड्स की कौन से स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड है कौन से वीक है, तो कैसे मेजर किया जाता है. तो pH मेजरमेंट्स के लिए सबसे पहले वी यूज इट यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर. अब ये क्या होता है? यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर इज एक्चुअली द मिक्सचर ऑफ सो मैनी इंडिकेटर्स. इसका मिक्सचर बनाया गया है. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज pH इट्स वैल्यू फ्रॉम 0 to 10 ओनली. और एक और चीज़, ये आइदर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ सोल्यूशन आता है या स्ट्रिप्स की फॉर्म में आता है. So this is universal indicator, which is a mixture of various indicators which give different color on different pH. But the value is just from 2 to 10. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं दे पाता है. And the next one which we used in our lab is pH paper. It's just like a strips, just like your litmus papers. So it is just like that, which we used in our lab. Actually, we used lab is pH paper. Again, it has a problem. pH paper is cannot give the value the pH of 0 or pH 0 की value नहीं दे पाता pH paper. और even the higher values इसमें colors merge हो जाते हैं. exact pH probably we cannot able to get it. We get a range of that if we look over there. If we want exact pH value, just if you go for a test of your blood or urine, they give you the exact pH value of your urine or blood. That is because they test it not with the pH paper. The next one they use it, pH meter. pH meter give the exact value of your pH. This is like an instrument. We have pH meter. We use the pH meter, as well as one more instrument we use it in the colleges, that is colorimeter or spectrophotometer, which we used it. So this is the pH instruments which we used to measure the pH, that is universal indicator, pH paper, pH meter and colorimeter, spectrometer. Now if you look over the pH paper, if we look at the pH paper also, but the problem is वो ज़ीरो की वैल्यू नहीं दे पाता है. That is, its range start from 1 to till goes to 14. If you even see that, you cannot differentiate between 13 and 14. So exactly the pH paper में आना थोड़ा मुश्किल है, but you can easily see that different pH पे different colors आ रहे होते हैं pH paper में. तो थोड़ा easily होता है. We can find out the pH of different substance using the pH paper. So by using these pH paper you can easily check. आप अपने घर के different substances को बड़े easily देख सकते हैं वो किस pH पे lie करता है by using this pH paper. अगर कलर ग्रीन हो रहा है pH paper में तो it is actually the neutral one. ये neutral कलर होता है और मेरे लिए प्योर वाटर्स का न्यूट्रल कलर, न्यूट्रल pH होता है. So यहाँ पे एसिडिक सॉल्यूशंस आएंगे लाइक योर ब्लैक कॉफ़ी कम ऑन द pH 5. 4 इज टोमेटो जूस. एप्पल जूस इज एट pH 3. जितने ब्लीचिंग एजेंट्स हैं pH 12 और जितने क्लीनिंग एजेंट्स होते हैं वो pH 13 या 14, यानी कि डिटर्जेंट्स जो होते हैं आपके 13 या 14 में आते हैं. बाय यूजिंग दिस pH स्केल यू कैन ईजिली चेक आपके सब्सटेंस में कितना एसिड है. इज इट अ स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड, weak acid, strong base or weak base. Through this pH paper you can easily check. So अब प्रॉब्लम इज़, अब हमें घर की कोई सब्सटेंसेस चेक करने हैं कि उसमें pH कितना है, तो अगेन वी हैव टू गो टू द लैब फॉर दैट टू रिक्वायर द pH पेपर और या pH मीटर. अब उसके बिना तो हम pH चेक ही नहीं कर सकते. बट यू आर रॉन्ग स्टूडेंट्स. वी कैन ईजिली चेक द pH by even using the natural indicators which work as a pH. Number one is your red cabbage. Red cabbage beautifully gives the different colors at different pH. हर different color पे different pH पे different color कर देता है. एक बहुत ही beautiful indicators की तरह काम करता है. Next is your blueberries, that is jamun. You can easily use that and make your own pH paper over there. This again you can easily see that they are giving a different pH at different, they are giving different color at different pH. Even the beetroot, it's also help in indicating the pH. So these are some natural indicators which we used in our day-to-day life to identifying the pH values.